Okay. This is sick because this is basically, control deck versus the super aggro deck. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah, the main situation I'm gonna see that's gonna have to happen from the Bant Stoneblade deck is the fact that he's probably gonna want to try to stabilize, obviously, as most decks want to against aggro, but getting that Banner Skull out and making sure that he gets his life total in a very healthy spot. Please tell my boy Toski, Bearer of Secrets, it's in this list. That is what
No way.
that is what I'm talking about.
Toski?
Bro,
Or is it Tros? It's Trotsky, isn't it? Is that it?
no, it's T-O.
Oh.
I don't know where you got the R.
Oh, my bad.
Why can't you trust me, dude? Also,
I
when
just
you left, I
figured
said you
they-
were smelly.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
And that I'm trapped in a small room with you. But, he is playing the Feast and Famine. He has a Jace the Mind Sculptor in this deck as a 1 of 3 baby Tefts. Well, it's Fairy Time Raveler. Still has 2 mana leaks, which probably will be upgraded to Counterspell once Modern Horizons 2 comes out.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Some of the decks are just like, oh, instant upgrade. Like,
Yeah, they're like, yeah, let me just cut this card. He's
was,
playing 2 Giver of Runes,
Someone
which
sent me a list.
is very
I
cool.
You guys are good to go whenever. Okay.
Yeah.
Someone sent me a list. And I had it was 4 Force of Negation and 4 Mana Leak in this list, and they're like, yeah, I want to be more budget, so I'm gonna replace Force of Negation with Counterspell, and I was like, no, pick a different list. You need to replace Mana Leak.
Yeah, if we're keeping a Mana Leak over for, I don't even want to talk
it
about that.
probably would have been fine, but I'm just Force of Negation.
Some interesting stuff. He also is playing a single Geist of Saint Trapped in the main. I do not believe there's any in the side, which I also find cool. He's playing 2 Givers, which some lists don't play, some do, basically to protect his the main card of the deck.
Someone asked, are you
Stoneforge
afraid
Mystic.
of the soon-to-be second coming of Hogak, aka, I don't know what that card is. Asmovine? Is that
You're gonna have to look it up for me. 'Cause
Well, I just searched it, but I don't see it.
that's definitely not it.
Yeah.
That card is from my Corrida. So we're gonna start off
Asmora. Oh, yeah.
the long name.
Oh, Asmovine, the deck, because they're saying with
Yeah.
Vengevine. Yeah.
Very cool thing. Me and Keg were talking about it out there. So that card is a CMC cost of 0, so you can actually Aether Vial it the turn you play Aether Vial into play. So that's very cool. Don't know if that's beautiful or just good enough, but
Yeah, that deck looks sick. And someone walked up to me and said the entire name. It was Kegel. Walked up to me and said the entire name, and I was like,
of course. Kegel.
Yeah.
Kegel loves to just know the random information.
Yeah.
Because
I actually took some time to try to memorize it and couldn't do it. So
I'm pretty sure if you look at it, you can actually just divide it into separate
I was
names.
trying to do that, but I couldn't. I'm also
Write it out.
stupid, so there's that. But
Oh, we're Magic players. We can't read.
all right, what card did he play? What's that white card?
Giver of Runes.
Oh, okay. Is there a glare? That look like it has no text. There shouldn't be a glare.
Well, somebody had to move the light because they couldn't sit down.
Oh,
So it's very
yeah, it
possible.
is glaring a bit more now. Okay, I'm gonna.
So it's very possible. It might be possible to just turn that light off.
Gotcha.
But
So that giver will eat a bolt on his
that is the new Japanese alternate art lightning bolt for
Yeah.
1 red.
absolutely sick. Akum
Oh, I am. Bro,
Akum Landfall. Does Akum even have haste? Step links.
no, I do not believe the 1 drop does.
No, it
the
doesn't.
red green one does. They came out in the same set.
Right, that one is sick.
He
That's
very
me.
interesting story. I was very confused. I'm glad this is actually what we're watching because I walked up to Alex, I believe, who was Christian's round 1,
Mhm.
and Alex said, "Yeah, I died to dogs." And I was like, "What does that mean?"
Hellhound.
Well, it was just yeah, cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs. Yeah, this deck's just cats and dogs.
Yeah, but to me, I was like, "What does that mean?"
Yeah. Someone's playing cat and dog tribal. Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, sure, I guess. Like, okay, I don't know what that means, but we'll take it.
All right. I forgot to specify to them to keep the like those dice like turned towards the camera and like
It's fine. I mean, as long as we can see it,
it's
I think
easy to
okay.
see, but still. Maybe I'll go out for game 2 and just tell them real quick.
I don't think you worry about it.
Well, because I also want them to make sure they're keeping their own life total and stuff. All right, so mini Tef, bounce. All right, so far, control deck doing a great job of
Is
keeping.
that my boy Justin Hardesty out there?
It is.
What?
I see him.
He's just walking around.
He said he wasn't gonna be able to be here, right?
Yeah, he couldn't play in the event. He had to do some yard work and whatnot. But
Right.
So we have a Ren 6, a cat that I don't know what that is.
Step links. Gets like plus. It's a 1/1. Like it's +2/+2. I think.
Potentially, probably. Is it the one that based off the land that you control?
No, that's Wild Nikado,
Okay.
which is another cat.
I was close. I'm just taking a shot in the dark. Fetching up basic forest.
Yeah, it's a 0/1, and it gets +2/+2 when a land enters to end of turn.
Oh, okay.
So Ren 6, gonna ping that to fairy for 1. Very useful. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
I believe we have a force in hand, but no blue
Blood
card
break.
to exile it. And force seems pretty bad in this matchup.
Oh,
Considering.
and then he hit the freaking. And he has a land. Oh my gosh.
Force looking very bad and a handful of lands.
That is so nasty.
So that is 2 damage coming off the cat. That is 2 more damage coming off the other one. If he fetches here, it's going to be.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's a
additional-
fetch too.
It's an
Gross.
additional 4
This
damage.
deck's so sick. Wait, he didn't fetch.
Maybe the other cat cannot trigger twice. Can that one trigger twice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's landfall. So now maybe he's just playing around something. It's also not lethal anyway. It would be lethal to the Ren 6. So
Right. I'm a little confused.
maybe he just kind of forgot.
I highly doubt that he just was like, oh no, I'm not gonna. Or maybe he moved the dice prematurely and they haven't gone to damage yet. There, so he's at 1.
Okay.
And then uptick running 6 for 1 damage, and that's
no,
it. There we go.
No, he cracked his fetch land in response. He went out like a man. He
In
took the 1
response.
damage from his fetch land.
Oh,
Off
gotcha.
the Ren 6, sorry. He went out like a champ.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, I think the die was just moved prematurely
Yeah.
before the actual damage, like effects before damage happens.
So we will talk about sideboard. I assume EE will be coming in. I think Force of Negation is probably being taken out, although it's very good against Ren 6. It's very bad against a lot of creatures.
Yeah.
Skyclave I could see coming in. Verdict's probably coming in. Elder Gargoth would also make sense because I don't know how his creatures will compete with it. Recipes doesn't seem viable. Veils don't seem very viable. One thing Ice seems really good. Aethergus also seems very good. And I don't know about Kitchen Finks. A
For
little bit.
yeah, kitchen finks could be good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know
It
if
doesn't.
that's overboarding at
Yeah,
that
it
point.
doesn't affect the board that much, but it should be able to trade with something.
Yeah,
and get
and the
some
reason
life,
I
so-
think Skyclave is so good is because it can hit that Ren 6 once it's resolved. It can hit basically every creature that we saw so far
Right.
and replace it at worst case scenario with a generic
Yeah.
1/1 or generic 2/2 that doesn't get buffed based off the lands.
For the zoo deck, I don't know why I'm calling it zoo. It's like barely zoo. It's not really
It's
zoo at all.
cat dog tribal, dude.
For
No.
Landfall Aggro, we got 2 Veil of Summer, 2 Rest in Peace, 1 Land Missionary. I won't read his whole sideboard. I'm basically gonna assume Veil of Summer is coming in. I'm gonna assume Clothis is probably coming in. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, Close is pretty good against
Um,
anybody who's trying to play control.
And then Path is almost definitely coming out. And then there's another Lightning Helix. I could see that coming in if he just wanted to take out the last Path if he doesn't have enough room. But I feel like
Only real concern I
Tyler's
have
Tracker could be good too.
only concern I have for him is that he has seen a giver, so he knows that some of his spells are going to be slightly worse because it's very possible, like if he cannot remove the giver right away, that getting around all the protection that it's going to give to his creatures.
Right. Path could be decent, just because it's not like the Bant Stoneblade deck isn't running creatures. It's obviously running creatures, but
He's gonna start pathing his own stuff for landfall triggers.
oh, it's nasty. You could definitely do that. Just if you play the step links and a summoning sickness or something, just path it. Go get a. What is that?
Bjork sent me Bjork's kid sent me a picture
It
of
says
it.
streaks with
Yeah, he's got streaks of the tournament. Very nice.
I definitely need to get the game counter up there.
Oh, it wouldn't be that hard. You can do it on the editing screen.
Yeah, I can probably do that in between rounds here. So Landfall Aggro takes game 1.
I don't want to be biased here, but I hope this landfall deck takes the whole tournament.
That would be pretty sick.
I'm about it.
Pretty gnarly. What's up, Hardesty?
Hi, friend.
Dude, I just walked by and this lady goes, technical pink pop nexus. And the guy's like, yeah, it's fun. And she goes, Rose? He goes, that's fun. She goes, I have multiple Rose. Like, oh my god. You were a big dead buddy.
Let's see.
Grove? No, a lot of them.
There was a lot of Rose. I think it was like 3 of them. Like, he just got in, but he goes, I'm just ready. She goes,
Yeah, I found out you were here because you were drinking something and you were walking around. I saw you in one of their webcams and you were just like you were just cruising in the
Oh,
background.
let's see who we all knew in this here.
I think we ended up. Did we get a number as 58, right, or 56?
I don't know. I'll check.
I think it's 56.
My man, I told him to check her.
My bad, I forgot.
You're so smelly, dude.
So we got Justin Hardesty in here with us. He works at the shop part-time, good friend, regular here. So we have bolting the Noble Hierarch right off the bat.
I agree with
I
that.
see a couple spell quellers. Looks like is it spell queller?
I would imagine.
Is that in his list?
Yeah.
Spell queller.
Dude, I'm a slow reader. You gotta give me time. Yeah, spell queller makes sense. 3 Stoneforge Mystic instead of the 4. But I really just want this Toski to come out and play.
Let's go with Toski.
He is dope.
So we got Hex Drinker and Step Links.
Yeah, I don't know if you got to see what he's playing. He's playing
playing
Landfall.
Landfall.
awesome.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, I said I didn't want to be biased, but I hope he wins the whole tournament. That's what I'm talking about. Because it is a list that you're not going to see anybody else playing.
There's someone else here playing it.
Really?
Are they-
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
I
it's
think
not
I think he
Landfall
said he talked a couple of his friends into playing it, which I don't know if they're
Oh,
all here or
okay.
not,
Well,
but-
that's a little bit different.
yet.
Um,
There's somebody. I know.
and in terms of like uniqueness, it's definitely
yeah.
Oh, so we got an Aethergust on that Hex Drinker. And then that
did you
was
decide
on
to put it on
instep.
top or bottom?
I actually didn't see.
What did you draw it?
No. Isn't it? Wouldn't it be the next draw?
No, it goes on top or the bottom.
Brush Fire with a land. That's a lot of damage. Wait, Control missed the, or not, sorry, Bant Stoneblade missed the
Land drop.
land drop. That's really rough, but as you see a path. But that's going to be a lot of damage if he paths 4 damage too, because it's...
Yeah, you just take an extra 2.
Yeah.
Which I mean, in comparison, it might be better.
Okay, so Borrower, bounce it. That's pretty good too. This is going to come across for 5 damage though, I think.
Which is pretty good against your
It
opponent.
went, it went on bottom, and he drew Nakado. So, good thing we got Lucas and TJ in here.
Yeah. I just need you to be more aware of Taryn.
I'm sorry. It's hard.
I was looking at Harsey talking.
I'm trying to pay attention to everything at once. I'm trying to pay attention to chat. Trying to look at, see what they're playing, and I'm sorry. I'm so
It's just
sorry.
3 lashings is all.
3 lash. Basic planes.
I
think.
know.
I
It's
think you know
no.
what? Step links.
How's the camera quality, guys? That's what we were saying. This landfall deck is sick. That's why we got it up here for you. Replay the step links. Control. I keep saying control. It's not. It's Bant Stoneblade. It's.
I
like,
mean,
it's a control-y deck, but Stoneblade gets their 3rd land drop, which is great for them.
My man had to make sure his pen was working on the back.
Is that a giver?
Yep.
Giver, and it's still a path in hand. Path is just, I mean, it's good, but the downside becomes much greater against this deck.
There's 3
like-
total cards in hand.
It's like
which
hitting
is-
yourself for,
two
for
colors
at
and
least
path.
2.
It's very awkward.
Landfall,
But I still also think it's a necessity because
Landfall
I
deck
don't think
basically replaced Bushwhacker Zoo when Zenic Horizon came out.
bro, Lucas, when you bringing that deck, brother?
Wait, why is... Oh, he only attacked for 1. He didn't have the... I gotcha. He did not have the land there, which is rough. So, went down to 9, fetch down to 8. Probably gonna fire that path off.
Especially because he's only getting in there with 1 creature.
Yeah.
Makes
so
it
that,
a lot safer to do this.
That's very good for Stoneblade that he didn't have a land here. No audio. Why don't we have any audio? I said that. Yeah, we have audio. Okay. All right, audio's fine. Okay. Scared me, Lucas.
Oh Jesus!
Ooh, Skittles King with the subscription. Thank you.
He also
appreciate
gave me a
that.
heart attack while he was at it. Well, we got that TV volume on.
Yeah,
dude.
we should turn that TV down.
Bruh,
That's a lot.
why you have every TV jacked to 90?
I don't know. What did he spell color? Bolt? Looks like it.
That is a lightning helix.
Helix.
That is the Japanese alternate art lightning helix from Strixhaven.
Hacking into that giver. Is that a fetch? I don't think it's a fetch. Does he have landfall triggers right now? I don't know.
Karen, we just talked about this.
My bad, dude. I'm literally trying to
I would
put into so
assume
many
he-
things at once.
I would assume he does it because he didn't swing the cat.
Right.
And that I'm pretty sure that he had 3 lands before he missed a land drop, and that basics off of his land, like off the path. So I would say no, he probably does not have a landfall.
Right.
trigger.
Dude, where's Trident? Damn, we're up to 24 viewers. What's up, guys? Welcome, everyone.
That's still not. Nothing says 5.
I know. Did you think we were at 5 this whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not.
I mean, I'm cool. It's
It's
whatever.
fine. Our Streamlabs is just not updating the amount of viewers
I was
at all.
chilling.
So I've been
It's
checking my
okay.
phone.
Talk back another path.
If TJ said if Trident shows up, we end stream.
Bro, he's still asleep, man. It's
Yeah,
like,
he's
it's
in
like
Australia.
4 in the morning for him.
Yep. Skittles King, I wish you could have made it too. We miss you dearly. I don't know who you are, but I miss you. From Huntington. What is that, like 3 hours or something?
I can't read.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea.
Okay, let's pay attention to the game. So some.
He did talk back a path, so he has a path at the end.
So
And he's at 1.
he's got one. He's got the path for the elemental. He's gonna block Nakatl. Somebody's gonna give protection to a spell queller. Hierarch's gonna die.
Who? I mean, my boy's playing.
Oh, he's got path and response. That's really good. So yeah, there it goes. He would have got back to lightning helix and definitely had lethal there. So this landfall aggro deck, pretty sick.